How's it going, YouTube? My name is Nash, and today we're going to be going over the PlayStation 4 versus the Xbox One and what we know from today. So let's get started. Okay, so first off is that the prices. The prices are $100 difference from the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation is $399, as for the Xbox One is $499. So that honestly could be a deal breaker for some people, especially people with less money who want to go buy the new gen console, who wants to be up to date, quote unquote. So what one will they go for if they don't have that much money? The PlayStation 4, because it is $100 cheaper. And the reason behind that is because Xbox bundled the Kinect with it, and I honestly don't think that was the best of ideas. It's just not good. Okay, so the second thing is they have the optical drives that this Blu-ray and DVD. That's what the optical drive is for it. Okay, and game DVR, which is you can record your games on the console and then upload it to YouTube. They both do have it. I don't really know what ones will be better. So, I have an Elgato, so I'll probably honestly still stick to that because it makes life easier just to edit it on my computer than on the Xbox. Okay, so next is RAM. You might not know the difference between it, but it's computer stuff. Anyway, the PlayStation 4, has 8 gigs of GDDR5 RAM, which is slightly faster than the Xbox's, which is 8 gigabytes DDR3 RAM. So that's always nice. Okay, so now to the CPU, which is the processor. The PlayStation 4 has single chip AMD Jaguar 8 cores, and then the Xbox One has the 8 core Microsoft custom CPU, which honestly I don't know what one is going to be better, so we will just honestly have to wait until more information comes out on that, because personally I don't know what that is. Okay, for the storage on the Xbox One in the PlayStation 4, they're both 500 gigs. That's what it comes with default. The PlayStation 4, they don't know if we're gonna have external storage yet, or we don't know. The public, they probably do. And the Xbox is, yes, you're gonna be able to swap it out and with a USB drive if you so want to. They both do have cloud storage, so that was always nice. Now this might be another game breaker, and so is the one after this. The mandatory game installs for PlayStation, no, you won't need to install any games. It'll be on the straight disc. Xbox, yes, you're going to have mandatory game install. So that is more of a deal breaker for me, because I don't want to install all these games onto my hard drive. You know, yes, it is a 500 gig hard drive, but games if you play a lot of games, then 500 gigs will fill up nice and fast. It's not fun. Okay, so anyway, next is required internet access. The PlayStation is no. Xbox is yes. That is another deal breaker for me. That is why I'm saying thumbs up to PlayStation, not Xbox. Even though I'm a huge Xbox and Microsoft fan. If they don't change that's a deal breaker for me and probably a lot of other people. Use game fee. This is another huge deal breaker for tons of people. Unless you buy all your games brand new out of the box, which I don't. Anyway, PlayStation 4, no, you can buy used games without any fee. Xbox, you have to pay something for it. Backwards compatibility, which you'll be able to play an Xbox 360 game on a 720. No, that is not going to be able to happen. Cross game chat. So I'm not really sure what this means, but that might mean that they'll both be able to play on the same servers, or I'm not really sure what that is yet. Motion control. They both do have motion control. The PlayStation 4 does not come default with it, unlike the Kinect 2 does for the Xbox One. But the motion control, the PlayStation is PlayStation 4i, which is, I guess they've had something like that. Now you can apparently have second screens, but it's like just having like some other way to control it, which I already have for the Xbox. This Smart Glass app. I don't think, probably on Android. Windows Phone, I would hope you can at least get it on Windows Phone. It's a Windows app. And you also get it on iOS if you want, which I have my iPhone, so yes. And you'll be able to, for the PlayStation 4, have it on your Vita. Anyway, voice commands for the PlayStation 4, they to be announced. For the Xbox, yes, because all the Kinect stuff is all voice control. And what else do we got here? Oh, subscription service. So yes, you can. They're both going to be able. You're going to pay for internet use on the PlayStation, and the PlayStation is PlayStation Plus, and the Xbox is Xbox Live. You probably know what that is anyway. USB. So if you have a USB slot like on a computer or on anything, they're going to be USB 3.0, which is just a little bit better than 2.0, but I don't know. You tell the difference. So they're both going to be able to have live streaming apparently too. So that's pretty cool. I think I remember on the announcements for PlayStation 4 that you're going to be able to live stream to Ustream, which isn't dominant over what Xbox is going to have for. They're going to be able to live stream straight to Twitch.tv, which is the more dominant one over Ustream. So, nah, that's not really anything to me since, like I said, I can live stream to Twitch TV with my Elgato. I don't really live stream anyway. My internet isn't that good enough. And then we have the web connection, which would be Wi-Fi. I'm getting this off all IGN. I'll put the links into the description if you want. Web connection, Ethernet. They also have Wi-Fi. I would hope so, because most people would use Wi-Fi. I know I do. Anyway, the Xbox has a gigabit Ethernet connection with Wi-Fi too. This probably wouldn't be a deal breaker for some people, which I could honestly care less. I don't use it. Bluetooth. So I don't know what they would be using that for. All I know is I probably wouldn't use it. But PlayStation has Bluetooth 2.1 and Xbox has none. And the hookups is the default adapters for both consoles, I would assume, and HDMI. So, and region locked, which I think that would be like if you buy a video game in a certain area, you can only play it in that region. So that's what I think it is. And PlayStation has no region locks, so that's always good. Anyway, that is all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to read it out because you couldn't understand me or you just like reading it out, either way, link in the description to IGN's page of the comparisons of PlayStation 4 and Xbox and Wii U. But I'm not doing the Wii U because that is not really a next-gen console. That's already been out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!